Greetings, citizens. Justiguy has arrived and returned to the 100-line Last Defense Academy, where every time I touch, I get this feeling. Every time every time I turn around, there's a new problem to deal with. This is no time to stand around feeling sorry for myself, though. Takumi's figuring things out on her own, and hopefully Eito won't try anything so long as we're keeping an eye on him. In that case, the best thing I could do is stay active and prepare for herself for the next battle. See, they should have done this more. In other routes, you know? Alright, you to go. Can you check on Takumi? I shouldn't just. Alright, that's cool. Hey, Eito. Hey, Eito. I skipped it, didn't I? There it is. I'm kind of curious. Hold on. Could I just give him stuff? Max Gaku. I guess that's the only thing we can do, right? I want to look it up because that would be ruining the mystery and I don't know, whatever. Whoa! Damn it. All right, Gaku, you're getting another one. Interesting. I don't need to go back to the original route just to get his list, do I? Oh, it was at max. Alright, Gaku, it's your last chance. Probably.
Hey, serious talk here? I keep complaining about how my parents abandoned me, how I hate being poor, and how rotten my luck is. But in the end, I'm not really happy or anything. I still have my family. Even though we're not related by blood and they irritate me to no end, that's why I want them to be happy. Especially my mom and dad. They're way too nice for their own good, always trying to help. Not just us kids, but anyone they can. They end up looking totally exhausted every single day. But unlike me, they never complain about it. They could have chosen an easier life, but they didn't. People like that are the ones who truly deserve the best. Don't... Once this war ends, I'll ask for a huge cash reward and use it to let them have some fun. I'll be the one to break down the unfairness of this world. Okay, that was way too serious. But I don't mind talking about this kind of stuff with you.
That's nice. Goodbye forever, Gaku. That was kind of harsh. I'm sorry. Alright, it's time to experiment. So, today's finally over. Retsunam, Eito, Veshnes, the problems just keep piling up. Looks like we've managed to maintain the peace around here for now, but things are still tense. I need to come up with a solution for all of this. Everyone's counting on me. Day 63. Wow, we're really getting up there in this route, eh? And it's nice, because we're actually experiencing the days. Okay, first things first. Little Chico and Donami, and then... Ruh-roh. Enemy attack already. I'd better get to the war room. Wow. Wow. All right, everyone, get fired up. It's defensive battle time. And obviously, why else would we be here? But aren't the commanders gone now? You said there were only 12 of them, didn't you, Takumi? Yeah, the only one left should be Veshnes herself, unless Dalshaw got let out early. And you're sure about that? Come on, man, we're trusting you here. If there's no commander, do we even need to let Eito out for this one? Let's not make our arrangement too one-sided. Do you think I'll keep helping you? Do you think I'll keep helping you if you treat me like that? Come on, guys, can't you at least pretend to get along until the battle's over? By the way, has anyone seen Amamiya today? She's still sick. I don't think she'll be joining us. This has been going on for a while, Maybe I should go check on her.
Huh?
Takumi basically only talks to Takumi now. I tried to call on her a while back, but she shut the door in my face. Look, someone was trying to reach out to her. In your case, you probably sensed, your impure intentions and took appropriate action. What are you calling impure? If she's not getting any better, I might have to kill her and bring her back with a revive-o-matic. Humanity's future is at stake here, after all.
Hey!
I know, but there's limits to what I'm willing to do to my own people. Besides, what Takumi has wrong with her isn't something revive-o-matic, and is it? Wouldn't it reset her? She's been like this for a while now. It's not just a simple cold, is it? Takumi, you're the one who's been taking care of her all this time. Do you know what's wrong with her? All this time is exaggerating. So far as I know, it's just a general ill health kind of thing. Maybe she'd be more comfortable talking to another girl. Should I take over after this? I don't know about that. Oh man, they're all giving me those looks again. What now? Should I bite the bullet and come clean? No, I can't do that. The team's suspicions are at an all-time high. Letting them know Takumi has some kind of monster inside her right now would not end well. I have no idea how C-Ray would react either. If he gets it into his head, he's more than capable of locking her up or doing terrible things to her. How much longer are we going to have to spend discussing someone who isn't even here? Don't we have more important things to do? That's right! We have to focus on the battle! We can't let the invaders win! I can't believe I'm thinking this, but thank you, Eito. Let's get started then. The sooner we get this done, the better. I am ready. I will kill lots of invaders for you. Glad to hear someone has the right attitude. Okay then, defend your battle. Initiate! What?
This time. They probably think this will be an easy win because we.
Shut up, Shoma.
Hopeless weakling.
I feel a lot better knowing there's no commander, though.
That doesn't mean we can take it easy. Veshness might pop up.
Or Dal Shah will appear and all the trust issues will come back.
Let her come. We'll figure something out. No guts, no glory.
True.
You think guts are enough to win? I knew you were a hothead, but.
Are they trying to make Takemaru and Eito a ship? No, that's just the yaoi goggles? Okay.
Say that again, Four Eyes.
Help me!
Oh, good.
Seem to be coming from the invaders.
Good, we're back to this.
I don't want to fight.
Not like this! But these are battle pets Veshness created, right? Aren't they supposed to be just Mommy! Where's my daughter?
Don't worry about it. Shut them out and
I don't want to fight.
If Veshness created these, I never thought about it. Is this indicative of her preferences, her style? Like, is this the kind of stuff she likes? Got a little gap moe there?
We won, but those voices really were unsettling, weren't they?
They sounded so sad, so scared. Was it really just a trick to confuse us?
Of course it was. Nothing but a pathetic last-ditch attempt to undermine your morale. Oldest trick in the book. Just ignore it. And look sharp. There's more of them on the way. Help me!
I appreciate that you can't skip this.
Ugh! Can't these things just shut up already?
Don't let them get to you. That's exactly what they want.
We just have to destroy the source of the noise. Leave that to me.
Is that all of them?
Phew! What a relief Veshness didn't turn up.
Not this time, but we'll have to face her eventually. Let's hope we'll be strong enough when we
I'm
do.
gonna make myself dizzy doing this.
Might be hard if our newest fighter decides to stab
Okay,
us. in the
Takemaru, I know you're kind of like this, but
Excuse me? Were you not watching how hard I fought for your side just now?
excuse me.
Cut it out, guys. I don't have the energy to mediate between you. Let's just head back and rest up.
Fighting invaders without a commander leading them had been surprisingly easy. Not only that, but the battle had deflected suspicion away from me and Darumi. For now. But this was only a brief reprieve. If I didn't do something soon, the truth would come out. Yeah, something. The only question was what? It was the day after a battle. Usually that meant we'd get to relax for a little while, but it looked like fate had other plans. What the fuck is that? Ration-o-matic's been destroyed? Oh. It seems we have another incident on our hands. Somebody smashed something up again? Even with my clairvoyance, I didn't see this coming. When I got here this morning, it was already like this. It's more or less the same pattern as last time. Quite the pickle we find ourselves in here. I still have to wonder who's doing this and why. Come on, it's gotta be Eito. About time we faced facts. Stop letting him run free. Next time, it could be the Revive-O-Matic that gets smashed up. Considering the machine gun we've got trained on it, I think that fixture is still pretty safe. Where is Eito? Shouldn't he be here? I haven't seen Ava today. Mr. Outsky is in the courtyard with Ava, keeping an eye on him. Both are in the cages, naturally. Well, we can't exactly call an engineer in, so you guys will have to fix the machine yourselves. Start by assessing the damage like last time. Yeah, I guess that's really all we can do. What rotten luck. Eito's been nothing but trouble since we let him back on the team. Takumi, can I talk to you in private before we join the others? Huh? Oh, sure. Listen, you dumb fuck. I know it's Darumi. Let me in on the shenanigans, or I will be forced to do bad things. Yes. While the rest of the team started laying the groundwork for repairing the Ration-O-Matic, Hiroko and I stepped out into the hallway. And into a classroom. So, what's so urgent that you had to talk to me about it right now? It seemed like you were having doubts, so I thought I should clear something up. Eito is the one behind this. That's a lot more convincing coming from you rather than Takemaru. I know you wouldn't say it without good reason. Does that mean you have some kind of proof? The garage was damaged the day after a defensive battle. I thought it best to be prepared for something similar this time and set a trap on all of our doors. A trap? Perhaps that's too strong a word. It was just a scrap of paper wedged under each door. If the door opened at any point, it would dislodge the paper. I set them up after everyone had gone to bed and checked them this morning before anyone got up. Wow, I didn't realize you'd been so busy. So the reason you're so sure about who did this... The cafeteria was still fine last night. The attack on it must have happened between then and this morning. And when I checked, the door was the only one where the paper hadn't been moved. Was the one in Eito's cage. Well, that puts us in a tricky position. It certainly does. Hiroko and I were probably thinking the same thing. It was like we were seeing our own doubts reflected back on each other's faces. From what you've told me, Eito could be a master schemer when he wants to be, so much so he fooled everyone in your future right up to the end. Yeah, his intelligence is top-notch, which makes this all the more confusing. All this random destruction does seem a little too crude for him. You're right, it carries a considerable risk of him being found out without creating any real hindrance to our mission's success. I'm assuming he didn't hide or modify anything in the garage last time. No, nothing like that. If he really is the one responsible, I have no idea what he's trying to achieve. Eito's a smart guy. He always has a reason for everything he does. He wouldn't cause some destruction here and there just to inconvenience us. That'd be beneath him. Which is where I want to be. No, wait. Flashback to that one CG. Never mind. We don't want that. If he wanted to sabotage us so we'd lose the war, there are probably better ways of doing it. Doesn't seem like he's destroying us. He's distracting us so we can tamper with the school's facilities either. He didn't do anything to the garage besides surface damage, and it's probably the same in the cafeteria. More than anything, I don't get why he'd be so obvious about it. If he causes too much trouble, he's dead. Series made that very clear. The way I see it, that just leaves one possibility being framed. Does he actually want to get caught? Is he trying to make us suspect him? Again, I don't see what he'd have to gain from that, but maybe there's some scenario where us pinning him as the culprit works out in his favor? I can't imagine what that might be, but it's the only explanation I can think of too. Just why is he doing all this? That's the question I keep coming back to. I suggest we keep this between the two of us for now. Letting the others know will only cause more confusion. I think so too. Takemaru would probably fly off the handle and do something we'd all regret. Hiroko and I went back to the others, and we all spent the day cleaning up the cafeteria. Sure enough, the Ration-O-Matic was no longer working, which didn't bode well. looked like we'd be cooking for ourselves or getting by on preserved foods until it was fixed. This does sound somewhat familiar. The next day, C-Ray called us all into the gym for a meeting. Uh-oh.
Well, given the state the cafeteria is in, I figured it'd be easier to do this. Anyway, it's bad news. The ration-o-matic is gonna take longer to repair for them to be initially hot.
What? You're kidding?
Oh, calm down. We've got enough reserve supplies that you're not gonna starve. Plenty of reserved rations, too.
If we want any better than that, we're gonna have to make it ourselves. That sucks. We ain't got time for that. I could handle the cooking if you want, but it's gonna cost you. Taking money from your friends, Mr. Monaco. In that case, allow me to invite you all to the Shade Tsukumo, where everyone eats for free. We'd be happy to cook for everyone. Luckily, we've still got plenty of ketchup and mayonnaise. It's gonna be your usual menu. I think I'll pass. I can only handle normal food. Not being able to use the ration-o-matic is really hurting us, huh? Of course, it doesn't matter to me, since I only ever eat leftovers anyway.
Screw this and screw Eito. I had to slug him one for putting us through all this hassle.
Wait, did you call us here today because to tell us to finally find the culprit?
That's important too, of course, but fixing the machine is more immediate concern. There's a lot of parts we don't have any spares for, and even worse, we don't have the materials we need to make new ones.
So you want us to go get those materials?
Yes, if you split up and find what we need, I'll handle the rest. But I can't have you heading out all day and leaving the school undefended, so stick to nearby areas. Be ready to come back at a moment's notice. If anything happens, I'll contact you over the comms channel.
Sounds like a lot of work, but if that's what it takes to fix the machine, I'm sure we can get through it if we work together.
I want this situation resolved just as much as you do. A varied diet and proper nutrition are vital for your morale.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Huh? What do you mean, Takemaru? Ain't no way we're gonna let Eito out for this, right? I'd better stay behind too. Someone's gotta keep an eye on him so he don't cause any more trouble. I wouldn't feel right just leaving him with Ava.
Well, if you're volunteering to guard him, I won't say no. The rest is up to you, Sumino. Take it away.
Got it. Let's get out there and find those materials. Couldn't help feeling that getting all of us off school grounds was what Eito had wanted all along. It wouldn't be hard for him to predict that Takemaru or one of the others would want to stay behind either. Was this his real goal? Somehow, I didn't think so. So then, what was he trying to do? For now, I'll just have to hope this doesn't blow up in my face. The rest of the team and I headed out, split into groups, and began searching for materials. We did, like C-Ray said, and didn't wander too far. Our first stop was a wooded area and fairly close to the school. Okay, you go that way, I'll look over here. Sure, let's do this. Next, we walked to the coast, hoping to find something useful there. Have you finished your area yet, Takumi? No, not yet. I'm still looking to see if anything's washed up over here. Little by little, we went through the surrounding areas, trying to cover as much ground as possible. We kept up the search over the next few days. Haha, time skip time. Thanks to our systematic approach, we were making good progress, getting a hold of the materials Ray had asked for. Before leaving that morning, I decided to check in on Darumi. That's not good sounding. Wow, so that's what's going on outside. Sorry, I'm just lying here in bed while you're all working so hard. It's fine. I know you're working hard too, in your own way. It might be a while until I can bring you any decent meals again, but hopefully it won't be too long. That's okay, I'll manage. I think my senses of taste has changed again. I can enjoy stuff that isn't made of paper a lot more than before now. It'll all be fine once the machine is fixed, so try not to worry. You're the only one I'm worried about, Takumi. You better not be taking everyone's burdens on yourself again. Look who's talking. Anyway, I've got to get back to work. You're still recovering, so take it easy, all right? Sure. I'll be a good girl and stay here nice and quiet. After saying goodbye to Darumi, I spent another day outside looking for materials. Ding dong, and then the bing, and then the bong. Dun dun dun. Well, I'd better get up. I've got another day of searching ahead. We've almost got all the materials we need. This is the final stretch. We're so close to being done. Try as I might, I couldn't psych myself up all that much. 5 days of living on preserved foods would do that to a person. never really appreciated how much appetite affected my motivation before. I get it. This ties into the whole Retsnom is hungry thing. I get it. I see it. Thematic, themes and such. I've got to tough it out a little longer. We should have everything we need by the end of today. Then we just have to fix the ration-o-matic and everything will be fine. I met up with the rest of the team and we headed out on what I hoped would be a successful material gathering mission.
Hey, Sandy. Here we are, another morning, all this walking around day. Oh, he's starting to catch up with me. We'll get it. Mission day for sure. This is the final stretch. I mean it this time, but first let's see how Dardomy's doing. Morning, shall we know? Thanks for all your work these last few days.
Here he is again, appearing in my room without knocking or even opening the door. Tired and I'm busy. What do you want?
I just happened to overhear you talking to yourself, you see. You said you were going to go see how Dardomy's doing, right?
Huh?
You said it yourself. You're busy with collecting all those important materials right now. Why not let someone else take care of Mamma Mia? We could get Ava to do it, or I can look in on her myself if you want.
No, that's okay. It's really no trouble. And I think Dardomy prefers it this way too.
You two have gotten pretty close, so I guess you know. This sickness of hers has been going on for a while, though. Is there some kind of psychological aspect to it? It's not like the stress of battle was too much for her, so she decided to sit it out from now on or anything.
Don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate her. It might not look like it, but Dardomy's fighting her own battle, and she's fighting with all her might. Against her condition, I mean. Please, just let me handle Dardomy. If she doesn't get better soon, I'll take responsibility and work something out.
Well, if that's what our time-traveling team leader wants, who am I to argue? I'm happy to leave this in your hands, so long as things remain quiet. The final battle is getting closer. I want her to fight again sooner or later, whether she's feeling up to it or not.
Right, I understand. Was that everything? Because I really need to get started for the day. We're so close to getting all the stuff you need. And if we don't get the ration-o-matic fixed soon, our morale is going to get lower and lower.
Yeah, about that. I'm afraid we've run into a teensy little problem.
Another one?
It turns out the pouts I originally had in mind aren't going to be enough to fix the machine.
Huh?
But don't worry, we've already found something that can serve as a substitute for the extra metallic parts we need. One of the team happened to find it by chance. We know where it is, the thing itself isn't all that big. The only problem is that it's a pretty long way from here. You'll have to lead a team on a little expedition to retrieve it.
An expedition?
In addition to you, I've also asked Shizuhara and Kawana. They both agreed to it. And of course, you're not going to refuse either, are you?
No, anything to get the machine working and everyone eating right again.
If it's too much for you, I can check it on Mamma Mia and...
No, it's fine. I'll do that too. I'll handle all of it.
Somehow, why do you say that? It's all on you then.
A long distance mission, huh? Not only that, but C-Ray is more suspicious of me than ever. That was a really close one just now. No use worrying about the future. All I can do is go find this substitute material. After a quick look in on Dardomy, I met up with Hiroko and Tsubasa and left on our mission. Since we were going farther away, we decided to travel in our class armor. We walked for almost half the day. We didn't take the bus, we didn't take Tsubasa's car. Finally, we reached our destination and began searching for the material C-Ray had asked for, but I bet he lied to get us out. Here, over here, guys, I found it. Phew, what a relief. This took longer than I was expecting. It's almost nightfall. Between the journey here and all the searching, I'm feeling really drained. I know, but we still have stuff to do. Let's hurry and get this back to the school. Right now? Can't we take a little break first? No, it's too risky. What's going on, Takumi? What are you so worried about? First of all, do you think all this stuff about suddenly needing extra parts is true? Of course it's true. I'm the one who noticed we'd need more. Why are you even asking? Well, you suspect C-Ray is scheming something, that he had some ulterior motive for getting you away from the academy for a while. Isn't that right? Or are you worried about Dardomy? Wait, are the rumors about you true? What rumors? Look who said you and Dardomy have been, doing stuff together. Are you afraid C-Ray's gonna find something to prove it? We haven't been doing anything. Don't believe that stuff. I am so slugging Gaku won this for this later. I wouldn't mind so much if any of it was halfway true. Putting all that aside, I'm glad we'll finally be able to get some real food now. This stripped-back menu was really starting to get me down. You been feeling it too, Hiroko? I'm a little surprised. Why? Did you think I was some kind of heartless robot? No, of course not. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. At any rate, we've got what we came for. We can take it slow if you want, but let's at least get moving. I received a sudden blow out of nowhere, and then everything went black. And I'm afraid it's going to stay that way for the rest of the day, citizens, because for now, I'm afraid this is going to have to be farewell.